What is going on, guys? DBG here. In this video, we are going to be doing a heavily requested video. And this right here is the reaction to YBC's 2 guide tier list. So before we get on to it, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We upload more MyTEAM content than anywhere else. And also, lads, first of all, like, we're not going to agree on a lot. We have 2 completely different game styles. But in terms of, like, overall ability at this game, we've played against each other probably maybe 15 times over the years, and it's probably like, I don't know, maybe 8 wins to him, 7 to me, or 9 to him, 6 to me, or something. Like, we are fairly evenly matched most of the time we play against each other. It's normally a case of who gets most lucky when we play. Like, really, it just comes down to who gets most lucky. So, yeah, that is pretty much it. So, YBC also is a 250k qualifier, and a link to his channel will be in the description. At the end of the day, this is all for a little bit of fun and because you guys enjoyed his content. Obviously, there's a lot more important things than opinions on another person's opinions of video game virtual players. However, these videos are a lot of fun to make. Okay, so let's see.
The Spotlight Sim reward card for the Timberwolves. I'm going to be placing him right here in the C tier. I think he is a good card.
I don't think he's awful, but that sets a weird precedent already.
Next up right here is Rex Chapman. I'm going to place Rex Chapman.
You have to put him in B because he's better than Beasley.
Right here in the B tier, he has gold.
I know them both down in tier.
And he's one of the only.
Actually, this is where it's already ruined, because you cannot put Kevin Porter Jr. in A tier, but you also cannot put Kevin Porter Jr. in the same tier as Rex Chapman. Like, come on. I already need water. This is just like, it's ruined already.
It's still usable right now.
It's ruined already.
In MyTEAM. A lot of cards are, don't get me wrong. A lot of diamond cards actually are.
I agree.
But in terms of hanging with Galaxy Opals, I think Rex Chapman is a diamond card that can still hang with the
Can't really hang with Opals
though. Zions in the game right now. Next up is Kevin Porter Jr. I think he does belong in the A tier right here, guys. Kevin Porter Jr.
I mean, you have to, because of what you've done with the other 2 positions, but he's just not. He's just not a step below God tier.
J.R. Smith is base, and he's left-handed. I think he's 6'7" and 6'6" around 6'6". That range. Very high for that shooting guard position as well.
He is a big player build.
I'm gonna place Buddy Hield right here in the C tier. He is still usable.
I mean, yes and no. He's as good as Rex Chapman.
And he's a good card.
He's also a lot better than Beasley.
Card, guys, in my opinion. So I'm at the C tier. Moving forward to Phil.
Chenier, isn't it?
Chenier?
Claire. Come on.
Last name.
Where is the C?
From the Legacy promo.
After the first
one. Does belong in the F tier. Get this dude off your team right now. If you have
no problems. Get rid of him.
Other way to put it, guys. He needs to go. Moving on to Cam Reddish.
Go. If you put Cam Reddish anywhere but go tier.
Here, I think he does belong in the A tier. He has the exact same animations and very similar jump shot to Paul George.
I understand. But he's also way better than Kevin Porter Jr.
And he's 6'8" at the shooting guard position, which is very cheesy and glitchy. Moving on to Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Who?
Very cheesy and glitchy. Moving on to Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Did he say the Giannis Antetokounmpo? I wonder where he will put the Giannis Antetokounmpo 2 guard card, but
I think he does belong in a C tier right here.
I'm not 100% sure if I'm pronouncing right with Thanasis, but I'm 100% sure it's not the Giannis.
Line D, but I still think this card right here is usable.
Barely.
He is along the Antetokounmpo family tree, which means he does have a cheesy body frame.
Is he not like 6'6"? Is he not like 6'6"? Yeah, he's 6'6". He's tiny. He's not even tall for 2 guard.
Court, and he does have great driving dunk animation as well, guys. Decent jump shot, but he is still usable, guys. That's why I have
Bone A.
Why I have him
in this list. Bone's A.
Next up is Bruce Bowen.
B or C,
I think
but
Bruce
he's
Bowen
A.
is a great 3 and D player, but aside from that, he literally can't do anything else.
Yeah, but like, Rex Chapman can't play defense.
So I have him right here in the C tier, guys. For Crum Butler,
Butler's better than Bowen.
Butler's B. Card who I think deserves to be
Butler's as good as Porter, though.
I think he should be a tier ahead of Buddy Hield. These guys right
Lavine.
here, solid shooting guard. In
A or B?
For Zach Lavine right here, I think he does belong in the GOAT tier.
This is our, like, how? Why?
Zach Lavine is like a 6'5" version of T-Mac, and
he's closer to Jamal Crawford. He's more like Jamal Crawford than he is like T-Mac.
Honestly, there's not much of a better way I could describe him to you guys.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. He's a Brandon Roy that can play point guard. That's literally it. Like, he's a slightly worse Brandon Roy, but he can play point guard. He does no unblockable, no handles for days. No unblockable. Every time you, like, literally, this is what, if you come up against Zach Lavine, you use your big man and just run at him on a screen. He gets bump steals every time. Or just run at him, and it's going to be a bump steal.
We do move on to his Walter Davis. Again, he's very similar to T-Mac. I'm going to be putting in the A tier right here.
Why? How is he not as good as, how is he not better than Lavine?
Walter Davis, Lavine, T-Mac, all share the exact same base.
They don't, but I'm going to give you a pass because Lavine base and Burke base are almost the same.
Which is that Trey Burke base, which is very, very cheesy. And the reason why I'm not putting Walter Davis in GOAT is because I feel like Walter Davis doesn't have the type of athleticism compared to Lavine and T-Mac.
Athleticism compared to Lavine. Okay, let's look this up. Because I know for a fact Walter Davis dunks on everybody. Zach Lavine, 6'5", 6'8" wingspan. 94 speed, 94 acceleration, 92 speed of ball, 99 vertical, 99 driving dunk. Okay, let's have a look for Walter Davis. 6'6" with 6'9" wingspan. So, a bigger wing. He's an inch taller with a bigger wingspan. Got, oh look, the same speed and acceleration. The same speed with ball. A little bit different in driving dunk and vertical. Walter Davis is equally as athletic as Zach Lavine.
So that athleticism I feel like gives him, I think this Pink Diamond Vince Carter card right here should belong
B or C?
In the A tier?
No, he's not good. He's not good. You have to put the Opal in A tier as well. Because they're the same card.
I also think this card right here does belong in the A tier.
You're the same card.
Well, both these Vince Carter cards right here are pretty much the exact same cards. They
I'll give you that.
Come with 30.
I was worried you were going to put the Opal and GOAT though.
Hall of Fame badges around.
I was very, very worried he was going to put the Opal and GOAT.
Two cards right here at all. Next up, we have Vince Carter's cousin, who is Tracy Mcgrady, who I think does belong in the GOAT tier right here. Every single version Tracy Mcgrady, the highest version of them in 2K.
You know what? I would put Pink Diamond. I might put Pink Diamond Lavine over, or Pink Diamond McGrady over Lavine. Not gonna lie.
It's a goated card, no doubt about it. Moving forward,
I'd put Diamond T-Mac in this tier.
Jackson.
He's way better than Vince Carter. He's better than Kevin Porter Jr. and he's better than Zach Lavine. I don't think he's as good as Cam Reddish. I think he's probably better than Walter Davis. If you don't put this card in GOAT tier, you're wrong. Yes, I am a huge, huge fan of this card. If you have him in A tier, I'm not going to be upset. I'm not going to be upset with that. But just looking at his face, and this is long before the stuff happened with Steven Jackson off the court. So I don't understand if you want to put him in a lower tier now, but come on.
It's along the line.
This you better be considering GOAT.
The B tier right here.
No! He's got an elite hop step. He's got the Pro A tween. He's got an elite release off the catch. He's as good as Beasley. He's 6'8" and can play the 2 as well. He can do everything.
Guys, he's a solid card, but I don't think that he is a great card.
I understand saying he's not a great card, but he's better than Vince Carter.
That he deserves to be in.
Vince Carter's terrible.
These guys in the A tier. We do move on to this Sarunas card. I think that he
is
a solid card. I think this card right here is a very underrated.
Sarunas is as good as Rex Chapman, but he's so much worse than Steven Jackson.
Card as well. I think that he doesn't get enough credit for how good he's on a court due to his name, but he does have very cheesy dribbling animations and also a super left-handed easy jump shot.
A super left-handed, okay.
To green.
Okay.
Next up is RJ Hampton, who I think does belong in the GOAT tier right here.
I agree.
He is another one of those Tracy Mcgrady clones where he does have that cheesy Trey Burke base, and he also is 6'6" at that shooting guard position, which is a pretty
6'6" isn't
solid height. Next up is RJ Barrett.
6'6" like the smallest usable height of the two guys. It's not tall. RJ Barrett, I'd put him B because he's not as good as Jackson. But you can't argue that RJ Barrett's better than Kevin Porter. So I don't know.
RJ Barrett card
A or
right
B
here does belong.
What? Ray Allen's out. Ray Allen's GOAT. Ray Allen's as good as RJ Barrett. He's GOAT. He has to be GOAT.
In the GOAT tier. I feel like he's a step higher than the cards in A offensively.
He has to be.
And I think that he has a great side as well.
He's not as good as Walter Davis offensively.
The reason why I'm not putting Cam Reddish in the A is just because, guys, GOAT tier offensively material, you know. And we do move along to Ray Allen.
Ray Allen has to be GOAT now.
Right here should be in the C tier.
Oh my god. So you're telling me that Ray Allen is worse than Rex Chapman? You're telling me that Ray Allen, who's still got one of the best releases in the game, don't get me wrong, Ray Allen base one of the best releases in the game. He's still got a really good driving dunk. Still got a basket well. Yeah, he's small, 6'5", but Vince Carter's not particularly tall, 6'6" either. You were telling me that Ray Allen doesn't belong in at least A tier. He's better than Lavine. He's better than Barrett. He's better than Vince Carter. He's way better than Rex Chapman. He's better than Caron Butler. Like,
he's a solid card. He actually is a good card, excuse me. Good card. And he is still usable, but he is very, very outdated.
He's outdated,
Next up, we have
yes.
Gilbert Charles Lewis, who I think does belong in the GOAT tier as well. He's 6'10" with that J.R. Smith type of base of jump shot.
No, he doesn't, does he? Does he? Am I wrong with this? Does he not have Beasley base? Jump shot 4. Oh, jump shot 49 is J.R. Smith. Okay, I'm wrong on that one. I don't like this card for some reason, though. I don't know what it is. Yeah, it is J.R. Smith release. I don't know what it is. I just don't like Rashard Lewis.
Super cheesy, guys. We do move on to Galaxy Opal Paul George. I think Opal Paul George also does belong in a GOAT tier as well for shooting guards. For Galaxy Mitch Richmond,
he's not that much better than Ray Allen. B. Like, you can't. He's also better than Vince Carter. And he's better than Zach Lavine, so you could be anywhere between B and S.
I think Mitch Richmond does belong in the A tier right here.
Okay, that's fine.
He has a super fast jump shot, but the only thing I don't like about this Mitch Richmond card is his body frame on the court. Even though he's 6'5",
yeah, I get that.
He feels like a tiny 6'. Next up, we have Pink Diamond Michael Red.
A, but could be GOAT.
And low-key, this is going to hurt me putting him here, but I think he does belong in the A tier of cards. I don't feel like he is a GOAT just yet. I think he deserves to be in the...
And then let's just skip through. Obviously, Michael Jordan, GOAT. This card here is GOAT. He's better than Lavine. He's GOAT tier as well. He's better than Lavine and Barrett.
He does belong in the great tier. I think there is a big difference between this Flash version and
there is and there isn't. There is offensively, there's not defensively.
A lot less Hall of Fame badges and only gold quick draw. So I feel like
I get it, he's only got gold quick draw, but like you're comparing this Jordan to this awful Vince Carter.
He fits this category right here of great cards. Next up, we have Lance Stevenson, who I think does belong in.
He's better than Vince Carter. He's better than Zach Lavine.
The B tier. I think this card right here is a solid card. Honestly, I'm not really a fan of his jump shot.
Okay, that's one thing I will say. If you're not a fan of a person's jump shot and you don't like them, put them in lower tier. That's a perfectly good reason. Like if you're not a fan of a card's jump shot, that's a perfectly good reason. As long as it's not something like saying you're a fan of AK's jump shot and not a fan of Hito's jump shot, they're the exact same. Like that's one of those things.
I don't think it's as smooth as what people say it is, in my opinion. So therefore,
I like it. I'd have him higher.
In the B tier. Next up is Go Kobe. No doubt about it, guys. Just go.
He said no doubt about it. He's GOAT. On this list, he's GOAT. He's not that good, but he's better than Rashard Lewis and better than Lavine.
Kobe is in the GOAT tier.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue that.
I'm going to backtrack a little bit, guys, and I low-key want to put RJ Barrett in the A tier right here. I don't feel like RJ Barrett is just as good as these GOAT cards right here. I feel like these GOAT cards are a step ahead of RJ Barrett, and I low-key feel like he deserves it.
Thank you. I'd have him down right here, but that's fine.
Be in the same category.
It's very out of proportion. It's GOAT tier is like the whole way across, and it's just cutting down and down even more to nothing in D tier. Literally nothing in D tier. I wonder what is in D. What I wonder what D tier is. Moving on to
Galaxy Opal Klay Thompson, guys. If I was being biased, I would put Opal Klay in the GOAT tier.
You know what? That's fine. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. He's better than Zach Lavine. He's as good as Rashard Lewis.
I'm fine with that. Fan, but I'm not biased, guys. I'm never biased.
You put Draymond Green in GOAT tier.
When doing these videos, so therefore
you may as well put Klay in GOAT tier.
Right here in the A tier.
You may as well.
Opal Klay is arguably the best 3-and-D card in the game, and he can play make, but I don't feel like he can play.
I wouldn't go that far. Jimmy Butler exists. Paul George exists. Kawhi Leonard exists. Jordan exists. T-Mac exists. Cam Reddish exists.
Play make and create his own shot like the GOAT cards in the GOAT tier, like Kobe, MJ, and Paul George. I feel like they are on a different level offensively than Klay Thompson is offensively.
I agree with that.
Moving forward to this Pink Diamond Klay Thompson, I think he deserves to be in the
He's so much worse than Ray Allen.
He is a little bit less of he's a little bit less of a playmaker and less athletic than the Opal version.
He's so Kawhi's GOAT tier. There's no point even talking. Wait. What?
Does belong in the D tier.
Michael Jordan Diamond? That's what D tier is? Actually, you know what? I was going to say F tier, but you know what? With Jordan Diamond, he does have half clamps, so he's not going to just get ran by like Phil Chenier. But Chenier's way better offensively.
Get him off your team. Get somebody new.
I don't really understand some of the consistencies because you've gone for offense over defense, which is kind of understandable. Which is why, for example, you've put like Jordan in A tier and like Reddish in A tier and Klay in A tier. So you obviously prefer offense over defense, which is fine. But then here you've gone for Jordan over Phil Chenier when Jordan can't play offense, but he's a great defensive card. And Phil Chenier can still play offense, but he can't play defense.
Now, because I am running out of space right here on this tier, deserves to be in the A tier.
He's better than Lavine.
I just think that he's not.
I genuinely think those first like 4 picks of Kevin Porter Jr., Malik Beasley, Rex Chapman, and what's his name, Lavine. I think those 4 have just completely ruined this entire tier list because all these cards are better than Lavine.
Not good enough quite yet to be considered a GOAT. I think he does deserve to be in the A tier alongside, you know, guys like Walter Davis.
I agree, but he's still way better than Lavine.
As good as those cards. Moving forward to Galaxy Opal J.R. Smith, I think this card right here deserves to be in the GOAT tier. I love this J.R. Smith.
I'll give you it. I'm fine with that.
He's one of my favorite cards in the game. You guys already know how cheesy his jump shot is. On top of that, guys, they fixed this man's drill moves. They made a drill move glitchy, unlike the previous.
B or C? He's not as good as Ray Allen, but he's better than like Malik Beasley and stuff. But he's
they dropped earlier on in the year. They fixed him.
He's as good. He's fine.
John
he's usable.
I think this card right here is a good card. I think he actually is in a D.
No. So he's the 3rd worst player on this list. At highest. He's either the 2nd or 3rd worst. So you're saying basically Phil Chenier and Michael Jordan are the only players he's not better than. He's not very good. Don't get me wrong. I would never use this card. But he's so much better than some cards you've had in C. Heck, and even B tier.
D tier, guys. I don't think he's good.
He can hit open. He can hit open at 16.
He's actually a very overrated card because he is a 3-and-D card and he is a very outdated 3-and-D card. So therefore,
he's as good as Pink Diamond Klay.
Have him in a D tier. I would say replace him on your lineup.
100% replace him. 100% replace him. But he's better than Pink Diamond Klay.
If you have him. Next up, we have Pink Diamond Joe Caldwell, who I think does belong in the A tier. Essentially, he's like a clone of Dwayne Wade, guys.
He's not. He's closer to Glenn Rice. Like, one of the biggest things with Dwayne Wade is his behind the back and his ability to 3-hunt. He can't 3-hunt quite as well as Dwayne Wade, but he does go to the basket as well as Dwayne Wade. Okay, I agree with the tier, but I wouldn't put the Wade comparison. I put a Glenn Rice. He's a worse Glenn Rice. That's probably a more accurate comparison.
Super cheesy base 98 jumper is what 2K.
Okay, Jimmy Butler. It's GOAT tier. Just leave it. See what he does with him. No. No.
He's like Klay Thompson. He's like Klay Thompson to a point where
he's not. He's like Paul George.
A 3-and-D card, but I feel like he is more athletic than Klay Thompson.
Don't use the Klay Thompson argument.
And a little bit better of a playmaker than Klay. I feel like, man, I don't know, guys.
Klay is the Pro 2 tween, so they're kind of even in that regard.
I love Butler a lot. I want to put him in the GOAT. I low-key feel like he deserves to be in the A tier rather than the GOAT. And that is because
you're 50-50 on Jimmy Butler. So I wonder what cards you're going to be 50-50 on then if you're 50-50 on Jimmy Butler. You had no hesitation putting Kobe in GOAT tier. You had no hesitation putting Rashard Lewis in GOAT tier. And you're having hesitation with Jimmy Butler? Like and you had no hesitation putting Zach Lavine in GOAT tier.
Guys offensively. I don't think he's as good as any of these guys right here offensively.
He's not as good offensively. But you also put Phil Chenier behind Michael Jordan.
I feel like he's in the A tier of offense.
And you have what's his name in like C tier? Ray Allen, who can still play offense, elite level offense.
4 cards in the game right now. But I feel like, again, guys, this Jimmy Butler card right here, being 6'8" and arguably the best defender in the game.
You have
he's
to.
He's also more athletic than Klay, so I feel like he's in a GOAT.
Thank you.
This card right here is very interchangeable. GOAT or A, he belongs.
It's not a debate. It's not a debate.
But for the sake of this video, I'm going.
You have Zach Lavine in GOAT tier. He's not. This is not a debate.
Placing him right here.
If you wanted to make a general consensus whether he's top tier or second tier, that's fine. But if you have Zach Lavine top tier, you cannot argue Jimmy.
In the GOAT tier. We do move along to Jerry
C or D.
I am going to put him right here in the C tier. I think
Harden has to be A.
Usable card, but there isn't anything too crazy about this card.
Harden has to be A.
Moving forward to James Harden, guys, I feel like this James Harden card right here is a great card in A tier, but just simply not like.
I'll give you that. Jamal, if you have Lavine in GOAT tier, Jamal Crawford's GOAT tier. I'm saying that right now. Especially because you've mentioned the Trey Burke base being a reason to put cards in a higher tier about 15 times. So, considering the fact Jamal Crawford has it as well, you can't put Jamal Crawford in another
RJ Barrett or
maybe A tier. Maybe A tier Walter Davis.
Therefore, he is in A. Next up is Galaxy Opal Jamal Crawford, who I think does belong in the B tier. Honestly,
this is just.
I'm not really a fan of Jamal Crawford this year. Just gonna keep it 100% honest with you guys. I think he is a solid card, but I low-key don't feel like he deserves.
But like you've spent the first 12 minutes of this video every time a Trey Burke base player has come up saying it's the best release in the game, and then a Trey Burke player comes up and you've from B tier.
to be in a great category. Moving on to Gallo Silver Hersey Hawkins, I think this card right here is a good card, but there really isn't anything too crazy about him. On top of that, no guy, he is very undersized for the shooting guard position.
Crawford A.
On a 6'3" range of height. As we do move on to Gordon Hayward, I think Gordon
Hayward
A
A
right here should be in the B tier.
I agree with Hayward and Crawford in the same tier, but they both should be moved up. If Harden's there, Hayward is good. Hayward is base 28.
Solid card, pretty solid everywhere. Glenn Rice, the GOAT.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Go tier.
You guys already know.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. He is go tier.
Glenn Rice. Next up, right here.
Okay, Giannis could be anywhere from D to GOAT, and I will have no problem with it. The reason is that Giannis is a great defense player. He is not good offensively. He's very easily stopped. However, he does certain things very well. He goes to the basket well. He plays lanes at an elite level. So what I'm going to say about Giannis is he is no range extender. But if you like this card and he suits your style and you put him in S tier, I'm not going to complain. Or if you're like me and you need range extender and a player and put him C tier, I'm not going to complain either. So I don't care.
Giannis, and even though he does not have range, guys, I think he
put
should
him in
be
A?
in the GOAT tier. I understand,
GOAT?
guys, that sometimes he'll be lining up on hash and the wing.
I have no real problem with it, but it is kind of a weird one that he's been talking about offense, and then puts a guy without range extender and GOAT tier.
George Gervin card. I think this George Gervin card right here is a great card. Great card, not good enough, I feel like, as the Opals.
Eddie Jones, GOAT tier, no question.
Moving forward to Eddie Jones, I feel like this Eddie Jones at the shooting guard position is a great card. He belongs in a great tier of...
He's so much better than Zach Lavine.
Cards of shooting guards. Next up right here is Pink Diamond Dwayne Wade, who I feel like does belong in the A tier right here, guys. This Dwayne Wade card right here is incredible.
Wade, other Wade's GOAT. No question about it. Okay, I know for a fact he put Donovan Mitchell like A tier in his point guards. You better not put Donovan Mitchell a tier higher than Jamal Crawford and Gordon Hayward at the 2 guard position.
Shooting guard in the game. When it comes to
not at the 2 guard.
Guys, he belongs.
He's 6'3", he can't play at the 2.
While the Opal I feel like does belong in the GOAT category. Moving on right here to Gallo Silva Donovan Mitchell. A lot of you guys will probably disagree with me on this card, but I love this card a lot.
I know he's gonna put him in A tier.
And I think he deserves to be right here in the A tier card. I think this card right here is a great shooting guard in my team.
He's 6'3". You can't play him at the 2 guard. Like, your exact reasoning for putting Hersey Hawkins in C tier was the fact he's too small, and he's the same height. Like, you're using something for one person using the same argument.
Next up is Dominique Wilkins, who I feel like deserves to be in the B tier. He's a solid card, and he did get updated. He also had...
I'm not going to disagree with that. He's better than these two, but he can't really shoot the ball. He's a terrible base, and he also has got steady.
Has a great height as well, standing at 6'7", and a great size. But when it comes to creating a shot and his jump shot, it's honestly pretty bad in my opinion. As we do move along right here to Dirk Nowitzki, I feel like this card right here should be in the B tier. He is a solid card.
He's fine.
Post up with him every single
He's fine. He has the job.
But he isn't as fast as the guys in the A and GOAT tier. And
yeah, but he's not. You don't really use him for speed. But I get it. I'm not gonna argue that. I'd agree.
If you change our matchup a little bit and put a taller
Liquid Richard, high B or A.
Considering he's 7 foot guy,
he's better than some of the A tiers in the previous list.
Not good, Next up right here is Van Arsdale, who I think does belong in the C category.
Have you ever? He's never used Liquid Richard. I'm telling. Like, no way. He's better. He put a material below Pink Diamond Klay. He's never used it.
This card right here is essentially like a 6'5" Klay Thompson, a shorter version of Klay Thompson.
Yeah, but he's so like he's just better than Pink Diamond Klay. I understand, but if you want to put him in B tier, I understand. He's not as good as Opal Klay, but he's way better than Pink Diamond Klay.
Therefore, he deserves to be in the C. Moving forward to Mr. Barnett right here, I think he also deserves to be in the C.
Demonetize Barnett, I agree.
This dude right here has a
Booker C or D. Booker's not as good as Havlicek. Booker D probably.
It's just his jump shot that holds him back, I feel like. If we do move on to this Devin Booker card, I feel like this Devin Booker should be in the B tier of solid shooting guard. I don't think he's an A. I don't think he's an A guy because
don't consider putting him in A. He's not good.
I think the Devin Booker card right here is an overrated card, but not overrated enough to where he deserves to be lower than the B.
But he's not as he's just straight up worse in every way than Liquid Richard. Like,
I think this Devin Booker card right here is overrated because when I did a game plan on him, he went up for a lot of layups, and I said every single time I talk about this card, he is not as athletic as people think. So I think
he went up for layups. Okay, so you've used the card once in a game. He can't dribble the ball. He slows. I've tried to use the card a bunch. He slows to a stop when he dribbles the ball. You can't create with him because he slows to a stop.
For that reason, he should be in the B.
He has the dribbling moves of a center that can't move.
Moving forward right here to Pink Diamond.
I'd put him like C or D, but if you want to put him B, I'm not going to complain.
I think he deserves to be right here in the B tier. He has a pretty slow jumper,
Good defensively.
but he is Dennis Rodman at the shooting guard position. That is very, very cheesy, and he also is a top-of-the-line, top-tier elite defender in my team. Moving forward to
please put him in GOAT tier.
About it, guys. He deserves to be in the A tier of cards. Come to Del Curry right here.
Okay, I make that mistake all the time. I always say like A tier and put them in GOAT tier. I make that mistake. Okay, so he has him GOAT tier.
I'm gonna keep it honest with you guys. I have not used this card yet in my team, so therefore
that's fine. But he is B. He's B. He's fine.
I'm gonna place him in the B tier. I think
he's good.
Should be considered a solid
Granger.
But like I said,
B.
I simply have
Granger B. Let me just skip through. I don't know what he's doing here with Granger B. Yeah. Okay, this is where we get C because a lot of people hate on Dale Ellis. Dale Ellis has got. I'm going to show you this right now. Dale Ellis is one of the most underrated cards in the game. I'm going to explain why right here. If you guys look at Dale Ellis's just everything he has, he's got an elite three-pointer, not a great dunk, but he's 6'7" to 6'10" wingspan, so he's actually pretty decent length. Has got Hall of Fame clamps, intimidator, pick dodger, only goal and deceptor, really solid defensive stats, a good steal rating. Tendencies, on-ball steal is not great, but he's got a really good block and shot contest. As well as that, Ray Allen base, Kobe Bryant upper. It's like as good, if not better, than like a Kawhi Leonard release. As well as that, he's got the Pro 2 cross and the Pro 2 hezzy. So basically, if he is any lower than A tier, you have never used this card.
I feel like he's like one of those similar cards to Nowitzki where even though he's tall, he struggles to create his own shot. The animation they gave Danny Granger, he is a good shooting guard.
He's never used him.
Boom.
I do not. I refuse to admit that. I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that. If you have him in C tier, you have never used the card. On this list, in my list, he probably would be B tier. However, if you have him below Donovan Mitchell, if you have him below James Harden, Joe Caldwell, and let's go back to the first list, Vince Carter, Kevin Porter Jr., if you have him that low, you have never used this card. I'm telling you that right now. He has never used the card.
Over Danny Granger, I think he's really big name and borderline C, and that's what I'm going to keep him right.
30 seconds. 30 seconds to realize that Clyde Drexler is Dominique Wilkins without steady shooter. Takes 30 seconds. I don't have a problem with him being this tier because I think Dominique belongs down in tier. However, you can put Clyde above Dominique. You cannot put Dominique above Clyde. This is the Penny and Reggie Theus situation again. When some people put Penny ahead of Reggie Theus, and they are literally the same card, but Penny Hardaway is better in every single way. But Reggie Theus is better than Penny in every single way. But very slightly, but he's still better in everything.
Right here, guys, at C. Even though Clyde Drexler is one of those big name NBA legends,
I agree. He's C tier, but he's better than he's objectively better than Dominique.
Big name legends. His animations suck, and he also does have gold rating standard guys mixed in with a pretty baited jumper. I think he deserves to be in the C tier of cards.
Mullen, B or C. If you put him in A, I'm not going to be that annoyed, but B or C.
And it is a bummer, guys, because I love using Clyde Drexler cards in 2K, but this year, he's not that good. Next up, we have Gallo Silva, Chris Mullen, who I think deserves to be in the GOAT tier of shooting.
Wow. Oh, wow. You were hesitant to put Jimmy Butler there, and you put Chris Mullen there.
Guards. A lot of you guys will probably disagree with me and think that he deserves to be in the A, which is all good, But I think he deserves to be in a GOAT because he's 6'7", which is very cheesy height and frame, and he
No, it isn't.
also is extremely, and I mean extremely.
Oh my god. Oh my god. He's just very, very staring extremely
Athletic. I watched Jake Mason.
Yeah, he actually is good at dunking. I'll give you that.
Changed my eyes on how good this man is right here, guys. Super go to jump shot, super insane glitchy dunking animation as well, guys.
Karis LeVert, C or D.
7 frame, great frame right there. I think he deserves to be in a GOAT tier. Moving forward to this Karis LeVert, I think this Karis LeVert card right here should be in the B tier.
He's nowhere near as good as Dale Ellis.
He deserves to be along the lines right here of these cards. Next up for Gallo.
If you have Zach LaVine and GOAT tier, Brandon Roy's GOAT tier.
Brandon Roy, I feel like he should be in the B tier as well.
Brandon Roy and Crawford should be moved up a tier.
He's an outdated card.
Brandon Roy is way better than Zach LaVine.
Trey Burke base, which kind of saves him, I feel like, as a card.
Brandon Roy is also way better than Vince Carter.
I think this card right here deserves to be in the A tier of cards.
No, he's not as good. Dale Ellis is better than Beal. Bradley Beal's a slightly better Ray Allen, and you have Ray Allen in C.
Next up, we have Anthony Edwards, who
Go.
I think should be in the GOAT tier.
If you put Jalen Rose anywhere but GOAT tier, and you have Giannis there, Chris Mullin there, Zach Lavine there, and Rashard Lewis there, I'm going to lose it.
Of shooting guard in the game, he's another one of those Dwayne.
Moment of truth, lads.
D-Wade, base, and clones. Next up for Jalen Rose, I think this card right here is borderline GOAT. I'm gonna put him there, guys, in the A tier. I think he's like one of those RJ Barrett type of cards.
You just compare Jalen Rose to RJ Barrett.
RJ Barrett level of cards.
You can't do that. You can't do that. That's like comparing. I don't know. It's like comparing real life Bradley Beal to Mario Hezonja.
Anthony Edwards right here, I think he does deserve to be in the GOAT tier. He's another one of those Dwayne Wade base / clone type of cards, and he is a GOAT. No
Some deja vu right there.
Jalen Rose right here, I think he is one of those RJ Barrett level of cards, so I feel like he is in the A tier. For Jason Tatum,
no hesitation. No hesitation.
Tough one. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of you guys will probably disagree with me on this. I'm gonna keep it on 100 again, guys. I'm always keeping it 100 with you guys. I'm not really a fan of Jason Tatum's card this year. I don't really know what it is, but I feel like there are just simply better cards.
I'm not against that. Tatum has base 107, which is a release that divides opinions. So I will never say someone's wrong for not liking 107.
I just have him in the A tier, guys. Moving on right here to Galaxy Global Pager. I think this card right here is a 3-point specialist, but aside from that, guys, he can't really do much else. So I have him right here in the C tier.
I mean, like, neither can Rashard Lewis. I mean, like, you have Rashard Lewis in GOAT tier because he's 6'10", but yet you've got Page in C tier, 6'9".
Next up for Gerald Green, I think this card right here is a D tier type of card. I don't think he's as good as an A tier.
I'm not too opposed to that.
This leap year Tracy Mcgrady, I think he deserves to be in the GOAT tier because he's Tracy Mcgrady, guys, and he is almost as good as the Flash T-Mac. Is that right there, guys? You're going to conclude this.
That's
Tracy
it.
McGrady right here being the...
Okay, so I think I don't actually think that this list is the worst right here. This one here. Apart from I would have like Jalen Rose up a tier. I would have Mullin down like 2 tiers. I'm kind of indifferent on Giannis. Other than that, I don't think this is the worst list ever. Now, obviously, he's never used Dale Ellison, it's clear. Chris Mullin probably should be down a tier, but otherwise, and probably these two maybe up a tier. Otherwise, it's not too bad. This is not too bad. I think he really set himself off on the wrong foot by putting Zach Lavine in GOAT tier. Zach Lavine belongs as a low A tier player, high B tier player, and he puts him in GOAT tier, which was kind of a problem, but it's not terrible. It's not absolutely terrible. At the end of the day, I think one of the biggest problems with this is that he's got more players in GOAT tier. He's got a grand total of 3 players in D and F tier total. He's got Michael Jordan, Havlicek, and Phil Chenier, and that's literally the only players he has in these bottom 2 tiers. So, considering the fact he's got more players than I would ever put in any given tier list, he has all of them shoved between 4 tiers. It's obviously going to be lopsided, especially because he's got more in GOAT. It kind of goes from like here all the way down. So this is a little bit out of proportion. But at the end of the day, this is all just opinions, and this is all just for a bit of fun. So anyway, that's the video. A link to this channel will be in the description. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.